My name is Bاسم Yusuf. Thank you very much for having me in this. And I'm the host of a show called The Show, or البرنامج. And this is the story of my program since I started on the internet as a show called The Bاسم Yusuf Show. Well, it all started in a room in my apartment. One table, one camera, bad hair, a banner behind me made of a collage of Tahrir photos that only cost $100. All that in a spare room in my apartment where we used to dry our laundry. To give you a better idea of how it was, that was the setting. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, we're going on. And that's the laundry, and that's me. Excuse the exposed toes and the hung underwear. So, well, actually, it all started me watching the events in January 2011 in my apartment. I remember watching the protesters clashing with the security forces over the bridge on the 28th of January. For the first time in my life, those dark-suited men with their clubs and their guns were pushed back and overcome by massive numbers of people just wanting to reach Tahrir Square. To give you an idea of how it was before the 25th, this is what protests looked like. Delusional protesters surrounded in a ratio of 2-to-1 by security forces. And this, what we had after. So that, up to the end of the 18 days, I thought the country was having multi-personality disorder. There was the revolutionary personality in the square, and there was TV. Only when I went back home, I would watch the television, I would realize that there's no revolution. It was a conspiracy carried out by CIA, Mossad, Iran, Hamas, Hezbollah, and Kermit the Frog. If they knew him, they would have incriminated him as well. But we were so proud of our revolution, not being a reason to rise against the regime, but rather a reason for uniting all of these enemies for the first time in history. World peace was finally at hand. All day long, television was swamped by calls of people crying, howling, and providing eyewitness accounts of armed gangs terrorizing the neighborhood. It was a terror generated entirely by TV, because when you go out and see for yourself, there was absolutely nothing there. We had people giving eyewitness accounts of undercover agents giving out 50 euros and KFC meals in order to bribe demonstrators to stay in the square. If you were watching TV, you will find out that the square was filled with people who were drug addicts, jihadists, Mossad operatives, spies, together with obscene homosexual parties and orgies. And we do have a picture of one of these orgies. It's mouse on mouse action, yes, that's it. So if there was one word to describe the state-run media at the time, that would be Fox News. We had a singer claiming that he arrested foreign spies strolling next to his house and asking every Egyptian to arrest any foreigner he sees and hand it to the military. So two side notes. First, Egypt's #1 income is tourism. So we had to change our slogan from "Please visit Egypt" to this, because suddenly everybody was fleeing the country. Second, he claimed that the two foreigners that he arrested was two Swiss Islamists. So, seriously. So, but you know, we had like all kinds of fun. We had celebrities calling in, suggesting innovative ways to end the sit in Tahrir. One suggesting a siege till they all die of hunger. Another suggesting a tank going in and shooting a round of warning shots. And another suggesting that the whole square should just be burned down. Still, people stood their ground, and at the end came the happy ending of Mubarak stepping down. In March, 1 month after the revolution, I started to document what happened in the media at that time. So this is how I started my show, and I have aged so much since then. Damn, okay. So the 18 days provided a sort of a gold mine of material to make fun of. I only hoped for about 10,000 hits on my YouTube channel, but after a few episodes, we had more than 5 million views in 3 months.